And Cantor
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim l'avotenu v'imotenu Bayamim ahem bazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh.
All right, and Queen Esther will be leading us throughout the Megillah, but right now, Cantor Spilker will chant.
Is Queen Esther moving the slides, or is Haman moving?
You haven't requested access yet, so you need to do that.
Told me I would request. There we go.
All right, but in the meantime, there we go. Queen Esther. We've got the Megillah right here. For those who want to see my screen, you can see the Megillah.
And Rabbi, were you going to put the whole Megillah in the chat?
Wow. You would think I would remember with
Copy and
17,
paste.
17 things that we were talking about here. Here we go. I'm going to put the whole Megillah so you can follow along at home in the chat. But you can also see the verses that we are doing together on the screen. But I've lost my cursor. So. There we go.
The whole Megillah, like 47 verses of it.
An extra page here.
I know.
There we go.
So I'm advancing now, I think, but it's hard to see.
Yeah, I think, actually, I'm going to, Queen Esther.
This was all part of the spiel, you guys.
The guns to Megillah. Queen Esther, stop moving your cursor, please.
Completely scripted. Entire basement.
Esther is sitting very, very still and not moving anything.
All right, there we go. Now I can do mine. Perfect. There are the two different things.
Who's in charge of the screen now, Queen Esther or Haman? It's a philosophical question.
Haman is busy showing our entire basement, so.
Whoops.
Not that Haman and I are married. We don't live together.
Yeah, that's like a weird twist to that story.
This is the behind the scenes Megillah.
13.
Awkward.
Answer, you can begin.
Cantor.
Haman, who is.
But you're making me dizzy, Haman.
I'm glad that I saw your name. I was able to stop by.
God bless you. God bless you.
מהודו ועד כוש 27 מדינה בימים ההם כשבט המלך אחשוורוש.
God bless you.
על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשושן הבירה בשנת 3 למלכו.
Next slide.
עשה משתה לכל שריו ועבדיו. אל פרס ומדי הפרטמים בשרי המדינות לפניו בהראותו את עושר כבוד מלכותו ואת יקר תפארת גדולתו ימים רבים 800 יום.
Yashar Koch.
Long ago in the land of Persia, in a city called Shushan, lived a very rich king whose name was Ahasuerus. He was a foolish king who spent most of his time throwing parties in the palace. One day, during one of his extravagant parties, he summoned Vashti, his queen. so that he might show off her great beauty. But Vashti refused. The king was so infuriated that he sent Vashti away from the kingdom forever. And now we have Netta Harden, aka Hadassah, chanting for us.
Okay.
Come, Vashti, Hamalka, Asta, Mish, Mishte, Nashim, Veit, Hamahut, Ashim, Amelech Ahasuerus.
God bless you. Woo, Yashakach.
And Chazen Pfeffer Stuck Spilker is going to chant our next passage.
להביא את ושתי המלכה לפני המלך בכתר מלכות, להראות עמים והשרים את יופייה, כי טובת מראה היא. ותמאן המלכה ושתי
You go, girl. Ooh, woo.
לבוא בדבר המלך אשר ביד הסריסים, ויקצוף המלך מאוד וחמתו בערבו.
Yashakach.
King Ahasuerus.
כדות מה לעשות במלכה ושתי, אשר לא עשתה את מאמר המלך אחשוורוש.
God bless you.
ביד הסורסים.
Yashakach.
אחר
Hold on one
הדברים-
second. We're going to do the chapter 2 summary.
Oh,
Aren't we? Queen Esther or Haman? There we go.
Amen. Or
And so Ahasuerus held a contest to choose a new queen to replace Vashti.
Woo, woo, woo.
He decreed that all the young women of Persia should appear before him, but none of them pleased the king. Then a Jewish man named Mordecai
What a guy.
brought his cousin Esther
you go,
You go,
girl.
girl.
You go,
to the
girl.
palace to enter the contest. Ahasuerus
that's
Bless
Treasure.
you.
Bless you.
thought she was the most beautiful and
Dot, dot, dot.
It's so hard to see these buttons.
chose
Oh.
her to be Adam Warnick. Let us
Sorry,
finish.
Adam.
Chose her to be his new queen. Mordecai warned Esther
You,
You
go,
go,
girl.
girl.
You go, girl.
not to reveal to the king that she was Jewish. One day when Mordecai, what a guy,
What a guy.
visited Esther, you go girl,
You go,
he
girl.
held two of the
You
most
go, girl.
palace guards planning to kill Ahasuerus.
God bless you.
Mordecai, what a guy, told Esther, you go girl, and Esther, you go girl, told the king. The plotters were arrested, and Mordecai, what a guy's deed was recorded in the royal diary, but Mordecai, what a guy, was not promoted.
I'm
Vimlame.
confused.
Oh,
Adam, would you start chanting already? Come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm done.
Seriously.
I'm done. Where were you guys? אחר הדברים האלה כשוך חמת המלך אחשוורוש
God bless you.
כבר את ושתי
You go, girl. Woo, woo, woo.
אשר עשתה ואת אשר נגזר עליה.
Yay.
That's a car.
Asher koach. That was
Chapter
worth the
2,
wait.
chapter by Malkat Sally Glick.
איש יהודי היה בשושן הבירה, ושמו מרדכי.
Mordecai.
בן יאיר בן שימי, בן קיש איש ימיני, אשר הוגלה מירושלים, עם הגולה אשר הוגלתה, עם יחוניה מלך יהודה, אשר הגלה נבוכדנצר מלך בבל, ויהי אבין את הדסה, היא אסתר
You go, girl.
כי אין לך אבאים, והנערה יפת תואר, בפרפותת מראה, ובמות אביה ואימה, לקחה מרדכי. לבד.
Koach. I don't know if anybody
That's good.
noticed. I don't know if anybody noticed, but there were a few spots where Sally went into a kind of a different tune. And that is
So
because
sad.
Megillah Esther and Eicha, which is Lamentations, the book that we read on Tisha B'Av, are intertwined. So
Boring.
yeah, well, okay, maybe did you sleep through that class in Canterbury? Oh, because I did not.
Some of us had like a million kids in cantorial school and didn't learn all of that
And
boring
some of us
stuff.
didn't. Some of us waited until after Canterbury.
And
No,
Rick
seriously, tell
wins.
us more.
Are you really interested?
Nice hat, Sally.
Happy birthday,
right.
Sally.
Back
This is
to
the
chapter
intertwining of
2.
happy and sad, of good and bad, of good and evil. And it reminds us that life is all mixed together. Nothing is all good, nothing is all bad.
Kroger, is this like a metaphor for COVID or something?
Indeed it is. It's a metaphor.
Oh my
for
gosh.
COVID.
That is so wise.
What
I
is
never,
it?
I never thought about it.
Rick Lentz is
that
waiting
before.
patiently to
Educator.
chant. Rick
Great
just
question
chanted his
from our
portion
educator.
12 times already.
Sorry, Rick.
Oh, me? Okay.
Wake up, dude.
So he,
Rick went to law school and journalism school while you guys were talking.
I did that. I did that.
You know what?
No, he-
Cantorial school is longer than medical school. I'll have you know.
That was for you, because for me it was only
All
4
right, we're never
years.
going to get to this
Rick,
Megillah.
will you
Let's
chant
go.
already?
Oh, Megillah. Lo hegida Esther, et Haman, et Mordecai, ki Mordecai,
Mordecai.
diva aleha asher lo tagid.
Yes.
Chapter 2, verse 17. Lady King.
Oh, are we unmuted?
Mhm.
Go, you go, girl.
ותיזכן בחסד לפניו בכל הבתולות, וישם כתר מלכות בראשה, וימליכיה תחת ושתי.
Yes, Cantor, would you like to tell us all about that detour? It didn't sound like Lamentations to me.
It was a special detour.
It to a dead end.
To a dead end. Yes.
Esther 2:22. Take it away, Jean.
Mordecai, Esther. Are you Mordecai? You're Mordecai.
What a guy. Mordecai.
What a guy.
Esther.
You go, go.
Tomer Esther.
Go,
Go, girl.
B'Shem Mordecai.
What a guy.
What a guy. Woo!
Chapter 3. We're almost done. Oh, wait, no, we're not. The chief minister in the king's palace was a very wicked, wicked man whose name was.
Boo!
All the people in Shushan bowed down before.
Boo!
Rabbi,
Except for
don't hurt
Mordecai.
yourself.
What a guy.
That's a very heavy, grogger. Don't hurt yourself.
Yes, okay. Who refused, except for Mordecai, who refused.
Oh, what a guy.
Because he knew that Jews do not worship people, they only worship God. This made very angry. So he requested King Ahasuerus
What a guy. Oh, wait.
issue a decree that Mordecai
What a guy.
and all the Jews in Persia be killed. And the king listened to ordering that all the Jews in Persia be killed on the 13th day of the Jewish month of Adar.
Boo!
Special gallery view built to hang Mordecai
What a guy.
What a guy.
in the public square. Kent Simon, Melech Kent Simon.
What a guy.
What a guy. Chapter 3.
אחר הדברים האלה ידע המלך אחשוורוש
God bless you.
את המן
Boo!
בן המידתה הגגי וינשאו ויושם את כיסאו מעל כל השרים אשר איתו.
Yeah.
וכל עבדי המלך אשר בשער המלך קוראים ומשתחווים להמן.
Boo!
כי כן ציווה לו המלך ומרדכי
What a guy.
לא יכרע ולא ישתחווה.
Malkat Siana will be chanting 3, 5 to 7.
Ayar! Shei Mordecai!
What a guy.
Korea umishachave Vaimale Haman!
What a guy. Oh, boo.
Ema events.And Oishloach yad b'Mordechai
What a guy.
Levado ki hagidu at Mordechai. There's a big window on my screen. I gotta get rid of it. Thank you. Mordechai. Vayivachei Shaman.
Boo!
Vayhashmi lecho haYehudim asher v'chol malchut Achashverosh et Mordechai. I think I have another verse. Oh, good. בחודש הראשון הוא חודש ניסן בשנת 12 למלך אחשוורוש.
God bless you.
הביע פור
A little extreme or
הגורל לפני המן חודש וחודש שלישי עשר הוא חודש אדר.
Yay!
Chapter 4 summary. When Mordecai heard that he and his people were in danger, he immediately went to his cousin, Queen Esther,
What a guy.
and asked her
Girl.
to go to King Ahasuerus. And that's all right. And convince him to change his mind. Everyone at home is doing it right. Change his mind. Esther
What a girl.
was
You go, girl.
afraid because she knew that no one was allowed to visit the king without permission.
I'm so
But she
scared.
realized that she alone could save the Jewish people. And so she decided to go. She was so frightened that she did not eat or sleep for 3 whole days before going to see him.
Malkat Sarah Carpenter. Some people call her an old bat, but I don't think so.
Mordecai.
What a guy!
Yeah,
What a guy.
yeah. ידע את כל אשר נעשה, ויקרא מרדכי
What a guy.
את בגדיו, וילבש שק ואפר, ויצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק זעקה גדולה ומרה. Wow.
Indeed. That was bitter.
Melech Hardin, chapter 4.
Ayomer Mordechai.
What a
What a
guy.
guy.
Esther.
You go, girl.
Go, girl.
בנפשך להימלט בית המלך מכל היהודים כי אם אחזריש תחרישי בעת הזאת רווח והצלה ויעמוד היהודים ממקום אחר עד ובית אביך תאבדו ומי יודע אם לעת כזאת תהיה למלכות.
Woo!
5. On the 3rd day, Esther,
You go, girl.
thank you, went to the palace. When the king saw his beautiful Queen Esther, he stretched
Go,
out
girl.
Girl.
his golden scepter and invited her to come in. She approached the throne. Because she did not want to make the king angry, she did not tell him her real reason for coming. Instead, she invited him to a party and asked him to bring
Oh,
the king asked her wish at the party up to half his kingdom. And Esther asked for for the second party.
Go, go.
King and Haman.
boo.
Yeah, we're trying to see the little buttons here. Very small buttons. And the old bat. But I rather like her, Sarah Carpenter.
ויהי ביום השלישי, ותלבש אסתר
You go, girl.
Go, girl.
מלכות, ותעמוד בחצר בית המלך הפנימית, נוכח בית המלך, והמלך יושב על כיסא מלכותו בבית המלכות, נוכח פתח הבית.
She's batting 1,000, guys.
Woohoo!
Bat 10,
No.
1,000. Get it? Is that what you were going for?
We got it, yes.
Exactly what I was going
Not need
for.
the explanation, but
Well, we promised puns.
You get me.
I
Oh.
think that was a hint to
She didn't even bat an eyelash, by the way.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank
you. Thank you very much. All right. You guys ready for a lot of Hamans? Get your Haman ready because I got a lot of Hamans for you. All right. Vayitze Haman. Bayom hahu sameach v'tov lev v'chirot Haman et Mordecai Ashar hamelech v'lo kam v'lo zam imenu vayimale Haman. Jeez. Mordecai chema vayitapek Haman vayavo el beito vayshlach vayaveh tohavav vet zeresh, you baddie, ishto vaysaper lahem Haman. Next slide, please.
I'm trying. I don't.
That's okay. I'll keep going. It's late. Et kavod ashro v'rov banav ve'et kol asher gidlo hamelech vet asher niso al asarim vavdei hamelech vayomer Haman. Af lo hevia Esther Amalka im hamelech ela mishtera sharasata ki im oti v'gam lemachar ani karulach im hamelech v'chol ze einenu shovel li v'chol eit asher ani ro'eh et Mordecai hayehudi yoshev b'sha'ar hamelech. Roar.
Chapter 6.
God bless you.
The night before the second banquet, the king called his servants and had them read aloud from his royal diary. He heard how Mordecai the Jew
What a guy.
really did save his life, and realized that Mordecai
What a guy.
had never been rewarded for his bravery. The very next morning, when the king saw Haman, he asked Haman how he should reward the brave man. And Haman, thinking that the king wished to reward him, suggested that the person be dressed in royal robes and crowned and led on the king's horse throughout the city. King Ahasuerus liked Haman's suggestion, so he ordered Haman to carry it out by inviting Mordecai, honored in this way. So many proper nouns in this thing.
David Knapp, if you do this, we'll let you graduate.
Balayla hahu nadeda shnat hamelech vayomer levi et sefer zichronot divrei hayamin ויהיו נקראים לפני המלך. וימצא כתוב אשר הגיד מרדכי על בקתנה הדרך.
What a not guy.
וישא המלך
Is a eunuch somewhere?
ישמרי הסוף אשר ביקשו לשלוח יד במלך אחשוורוש.
God bless you and Yasher Koach.
Cool, David, were you very, very sleepy? Chapter 7. That night, King Ahasuerus and came to Esther's second party.
Esther, go girl.
The king noticed that Esther.
You go girl.
make her happy, he promised that she could have anything she wanted up to half his kingdom.
Aw.
That is when Esther
You go, girl.
told the king
Go,
that a
go.
wicked, wicked man was planning to kill the Jews, which meant that she would be killed too because she was a Jew. The king,
What?
who was
Twist.
very upset to hear this news, asked Esther
You go.
who this wicked man was. Esther
You
You go, girl.
then pointed to
Come on. Who?
Ahasuerus, ordered that
Who?
he told immediately that he'd be hanged on the gallery view, and he had built from Mordecai.
What a guy.
Malkat Ann.
Malkat Khatul.
Either way. Okay. What is this thing up here? Okay. Vaya, Vo, Hamelech, Vahaman,
Boo boo.
reached toward Im Esther,
You go, girl.
Amalka.
Woo! This was Anne's first time chanting anything. Yes, your koach. Woo woo. You go, girl. What a gal. Nicely done.
Thank you.
And I believe we have a Fink family member, but it doesn't look like Gabriel. Is Gabriel chanting or?
It's Gabriel dressed as Stephanie.
Beautiful. All right.
Ayomer Hamelech leEsther.
You
go, girl.
Gam bayom hasheni b'mishte hayayin ma she'elatech Esther
You go, girl.
hamalka v'tina ten lach uma bakashatech ad katsi hamalchut v'te'as.
Yes, your koach. Woo.
Cousin Pfeffer Stuck Spilker.
Vayomer Hamelech Achashverosh.
You go, guy.
God bless you.
I mean, bless you.
Vayomer leEsther Hamalka.
You go, girl.
Go.
He Husa be'ezehu Asher mala libo le'asot ken Vatomer Esther
You go, girl.
Dar ve'oyev Haman
Boo.
Hara hazeh ve'Haman nib'at Milfanai hamelech ve'hamalka.
I missed that class in cantorial school, the whatever that's called.
Yes, that's pop. That's called pop chazanut.
Is that where I sing like this? I'll sing pop chazanut right now. Vayomer charvona echad min hasarisim lifnei hamelech. This is a really tough trope. It's only in here one time in the whole Megillah. Gam hine ha'etz asher asa Haman. Ooh. Mordecai. Asher diber tov al hamelech omed beveit Haman. Gavoa 50 ama vayomer hamelech taluhu alav vayitlu et Haman. Ooh, come on, you guys. We're only in chapter 7. That was lame. Al ha'et asher hechin leMordecai v'chamat hamelech
Chapter 8. King Ahasuerus.
That's a great angle, Haman. Can you like?
Well, not everyone has to see
There we
that.
go. You're spotlighted.
All right. King Ahasuerus appointed Mordecai to take Haman to his place as his chief minister and dressed him up in a royal robe of purple and white with a great golden crown. Esther
You go,
girl.
then asked the king to reverse his order. How could she? To kill the Jews of Persia. But he could not do this since it was against the law to reverse a royal decree. Instead, the executive orders, I guess, in that place. Instead, he asked Mordecai to call upon the Jews. He was quite a guy. To defend themselves. And they did. And not a single Jew in all of Persia was killed.
Must have been
And that was the
vaccinated.
ooh.
By Yom Hahu. Okay.
Okay. There's lots of audience participation here, so lively up, folks. Mayom hahu Natan hamelech Ahasuerus
Ooh, what a guy.
Esther
You go, girl.
Malka et Beit Haman Torer HaYehudim Mordecai.
What a guy.
Lifnei HaMelech Ki Gida Esther Mahula.
Man, what time?
Woo!
12 and 20. All
You
right.
batted whatever's good in baseball. Is that like
Karen is now
100?
going to ride chapter 8 home.
Ellie, do you need to go for a pee?
Hi, do your job.
That was
I
totally
can
scripted.
mute everybody. Everybody unmuted. So good luck. Everybody can go and be.
Everybody behave yourselves. All right, let's go. Chapter 8, verse 15.
Ride it home. Got to do it again.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Yatsa milifnei hamelech field.
Okay, but you know, I want some
Field. Oh man.
Malchut.
Malhut tehelet vahur
Ba'ateret.
Eretz Zahav Gedolah V'takrechut Ve'argaman V'ha'ir Shushan Sahala V'samecha Layehudim Haita Ora V'simcha V'sason V'kar Uvhol Medina Undina Uvhol Ir Va'ir Mikom Asher Devar HaMelech Vidato Magia Simcha V'sason Layehudim Mishte V'yom Tov V'yom
Rabbi.
Tov Me'amei haaretz mityahadim ki nafal pahad hayehudim alehem.
The Jews were very happy to be saved. On the 14th day of the month of Adar, they celebrated with great feasts and banquets over Zoom. They sent gifts of food to their friends and to the poor people throughout the land. Mordecai
What a guy.
proclaimed that the Jews should celebrate these days every year and in every generation, no matter where they live. They should always remember that they were saved by Esther.
What a guy.
Oh, girl.
You go, girl.
Thank you. And Mordecai, what a guy.
What a guy.
From
Boo!
Mordecai.
What a guy.
What a guy.
Became a great man in King Ahasuerus's
God bless you.
many good things for the Jews and for all of Persia's people. What a guy.
Wait, there's
And
more?
Bring us on home.
That sounds like a good place to end it. All right, whatever.
We have to do the whole Megillah.
Ubishneim Asar Chodesh Hu Chodesh Adar Bishlosha Asar Yom Bo Asher Higia Devar HaMelech Vedato Leheasot Vayom Asher Sibru Oivei HaYehudim Lishlot Bahem Nahafochu Asher Yishletu Hayudim Hema Bisonehem.
What a guy. Is that it? Oh.
Nope. 5-year-old Shelley Robbins.
It is. Thank you, Queen Esther.
Welcome, Queen Esther.
Excuse
Oh, Queen
me
Vashti.
while I adjust my royal diadem. This crowd has kept the queen waiting a little too long.
I'm wearing the exact same diadem. How awkward.
Oh, you are? Huh. I got mine on Amazon. You probably pulled yours out of the jewel box. So, okay, ready? Oh, just a moment.
Sorry. There we go.
ויכתוב מרדכי את הדברים האלה, וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים, אשר בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש.
God bless you.
הקרובים והרחוקים, לקיים לקיים עליהם להיות עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר, את יום 15 בו בכל שנה ושנה קיימים אשר נהו בהם
היהודים.
Thank you. מאויביהם בחודש אשר נפח להם מיגון לשמחה ומהבל יום טוב לעשות אותם ימי משתה ושמחה ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו ומתנות לאביונות.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there is yet more, Melech.
והימים האלה נזכרים ונעשים בכל דור ודור, משפחה ומשפחה, מדינה ומדינה, ועיר ועיר, וימי הפורים האלה לא יעברו מתוך היהודים, וזכרם לא יסוף מזרעם.
Yay!
Oh, was it my
Wait,
turn?
go back.
Whose turn was it to read?
I don't know. Haman, you sleeping?
This is the coda.
I'm trying
to Megillah.
trying to unmute. This is the coda to the Megillah. Only 3 verses long. Verse 1, about taxes by the king. Verse 2, about a long forgotten book of legends. And verse 3, ...
4 dots.
by Cantor Chassan Pfeffer Spilker.
Mordecai. Mishneh lamelech Ahasuerus.
God bless you.
וגדול היהודים ורצוי לרוב אחיו, דורש טוב לעמו ודובר שלום לכל זרעו.